Hey guys, so we are learning how to make this beautiful turban, but kindly subscribe first and click on the bell so you get notified when we drop a new video. So if this is your first time on this channel, I want to say a very big thank you. Thanks for coming on board. We love and appreciate you. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to tap on the bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop a new video. So I'm going to be showing you the materials we need for this project. We have our fabric, we have a chalk, we have the matching thread, we have the scissors, we have the tape roll, and then of course I have my pattern master, which is my straight ruler. Okay, so I'm also going to be showing us the measurements we require for this project. Okay, so I pick up my fabric, showing it to you. I also have this 2 little piece with me. I'm going to be showing you the measurements in a bit. Okay, just stay tuned and keep watching. Right, so I want to welcome you once again. If this is your first time on this channel, we love you, we appreciate you, we say welcome on board. And if you are a returning subscriber, I give you a very big kiss. Mwah. We love you. Thank you so very much for coming back on board. We appreciate you. Kindly subscribe, okay? Kindly subscribe. It's just your own way of showing us or saying to us that you appreciate what we are doing right on this channel. Your subscription means a lot to us. So the measurements right now for the width of the turban is 33 inches, right? 33 inches. And then the head circumference part is going to be 30 inches. The reason why the head circumference is 30 inches as against what we have on the band, which is 24, it is because we can have the drop back effects. Okay, the drop back effects. So we have 33 by 30 inches. Do not forget. Okay, unlike other turbans that you are going to measure the exact head circumference. Okay, so this is the band. Unfold is giving us 12 inches. Unfold 12 inches. Then when you open, it's gonna be 24 inches. Okay, then on this little piece we also have let's say 5 inches by 3.5 inches. Okay, so that's what we have for this little one. We are going to be using that for the loop. All right, please kindly subscribe. Please another call to action. If you've watched up to this point, it means you're finding value on this video. Please kindly subscribe. That's just the least you can do for us. We also notice a lot of us that watches this channel are not subscribed. Give a thumbs up, give a like, kindly do a share. Okay, so I'll just pick up the bigger parts of the material, which is the 33 by 3, and then of course you see what I'm going to do. But let me quickly explain what you're seeing on the inside of this fabric. The fabric wasn't enough. It is a leftover from other projects we've done, so I had to join. As you can see right on the inside, I had to join. I did a join, okay, but notwithstanding, it's still gonna come out well. Okay, I joined it stylishly. Don't also forget, I don't know if a lot of you knows, I'm also a fashion designer, so I know how to go about these things. Okay, so I spread open my bigger fabric. We are going to start marking our lines. So the portion where you are going to mark this line is on the portion that measures 33 inches. Okay, you spread it out. The part that says 33 inches, what you are going to, where you are going to mark this line, 2 inches. Okay, so I also have this, my pattern master, my ruler, which is also 2 inches. So instead of me to be chalking with my tape roll and be doing 2 inches, 2 inches, I'm just going to use my ruler straight up. It gives my 2 inches. It makes it easier and faster. Okay, so I'm going to use the ruler and mark out my lines. Okay, so we also have a video on our channel on this same style, pleated turban, full body pleated turban, that you do not need to roll. Okay, you do not need to roll, you do not need to sew. Okay, I'm going to link that project, that video, to this video on the description box. You also have to learn how to make that, okay, in case you don't have time to rule, okay, and do all of this sewing. Okay, so I'm done rolling out my 2 inches. As you can see, it's looking very precise, right? Very equal. So I pick up the fabric and then I'm going to run a straight stitch. Okay, so we are actually going to be sewing on these lines. So you fold on that line and then you sew using, like, let's say a 1/4 of an inch. Okay, 1/4 of an inch. This lines actually makes your sewing precise. Okay, that's really the essence of this lines. Okay, so you sew 1/4 of an inch. You're going to see, you are going to see everything. I'm not fast forwarding anything. You're going to see everything on this video. That is why it is very, very detailed. Okay, very, very detailed. Please, I'm begging you once more, kindly subscribe. Okay, kindly subscribe. So I was saying earlier that we've noticed that 80 or 90% of the people watching this channel are not subscribing. It is very, very unfair to us. We are actually giving you value, teaching you skills for free. The only thing you have to do for us is to subscribe. That is all we are asking for. Subscribe. And really, it won't cost you a thing. Just click on that subscription button. Okay, that is all. And the notification bell, so that you will be the first to know when a video is dropped. Please, I beg you. Please, I beg you. Okay, so I just pick the other parts of the line and then I'm going to run a straight, also a straight line on it, and you continue this way on other lines. Okay, it is very simple, very, very simple. You continue that way on other lines. Very, very simple. I deliberately decided to show you everything on this video because I've also noticed that a lot of people, you know, are really a bit confused about this pleated turban style. Hence me making a detailed video on it. Okay, so you continue sewing on those lines using 2.5 inch as your you see how it is. So you continue that way till you exhaust your lines. Okay, right. So here we are. I'm done sewing on my lines. I'm done sewing on my lines. As you can see, it's all very, very, very precise. Please, if you have to join your fabric, please also take it a notch higher to weave that joining part. Okay, I had to do this. I couldn't weave because at the time there was no light for me to use my weaving machine, and I really had to make this video for us. Okay, so I pick up my band, fold it into 2 equal halves, and then I'm going to run a straight stitch on it to keep it in place for me before attaching it to the turban. Okay, so I'm done running a straight line, bringing it together, keeping it in place. All right, I'm folding it into 2 equal halves to get my midpoint. It is very important. It is very, very important. So I'm spreading out my turban body. So I was saying how to know where to place your turban, your band, is when you spread out your fabric and you see that the line is straight, you don't place it there. So but when you turn it and you see that the line is across this way, like I'm showing you right now, that is the right place for you to know where to place your band. Because it's a little confusing when you are done sewing the inner parts. You wouldn't know where is your head circumference anymore. But I want to believe that with the way I have explained it to you, you should know. So haven't gotten where to place, you just go ahead, fold into 2 equal halves and notch your midpoint. So you bring the midpoint of your band together with the midpoint of your turban, which is the body of the turban, okay, the bigger piece, you pin down, okay, to keep in place for you for precisiveness. Okay, please don't forget to share this video. There are other people that really do need this detailed tutorial. Please don't enjoy alone. Kindly share to them. Share to them. So you see, there is a part left. Okay, there is a part left after attaching your band. That part is the part that is going to give us the drop back effects. You see, and if I take it to the other end, you will see that it is equal. The same amount of fabric you have on the other end will also be the same amount of fabric you will have on this other end. The reason is because, can you see? Right. The reason is because your midpoints are the same. Okay, there is no mistake. You have to be precise. So I haven't pinned down. I'm going to sew it right about now. Have you subscribed yet? Please, please, kindly do. This is another call to action. Kindly do, kindly do, kindly do, please. Give a thumbs up, give a like, share this video, okay? And don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. If you have any concern, any question, please ask your question, drop your concerns. I'm always here to answer. So I'm done attaching my band to my piece. You can see right about now I pick up my piece for my loop. Okay, so I'm going to fold it into 2 equal halves, right side facing the right side. I'm showing you the measurements again. So the weight is 3.5 for emphasis sake. Okay, and the length is 10 inches. Although we are not going to exhaust the whole 10, we are still going to cut off cut off some excesses when we are done sewing or using it. So I run a straight stitch and then I turn it inside out. I turn it inside out, making sure that the seam area is on the middle. Okay, I pick up my turban right now. I also try to get the midpoint again, but at this point you're not going to notch. You're just going to use your chalk to make a mark. Okay, I love things being precise. Don't forget I said earlier that I am a tailor, a very good one at that. Okay, so I just come to the bottom parts of the piece and then I start picking a pleat using this sewn area where you have those lines as a template. Right, you can see me do this. Start picking a pleat using the sewn area, the lines, as my template. Right, and then you see that is the midpoint. If you don't make that incision, that mark, you may not know where the midpoint is, and that can make you make a mistake and your project will not come out precisely. Okay, so after making my pleats, bringing the fabrics together, I'm just going to pick my loop. You see, making sure that the seam area, that part where we sewn, is facing up, facing us. Okay, because when we are done sewing, we are going to turn it back inside out. The seam area is going to go inside, giving a very neat job. Okay, so I'm going to sew right now. So I'm just going to cut off the excess fabric and then turn it inside out, hiding the seams area. Right? So I'm just going to arrange my piece. Use your hand to arrange it, picking my plate again, making sure that they are well arranged. Bringing both ends together. Pinning to keep it in place for me. Those are the two ends for the drop back effect areas. Another reminder, kindly subscribe. Okay, so I bring those two ends together again. So like I said earlier, that we also have a video on this same style, but you don't need to mark, you don't need to do any 2 inches, you don't need to sew out any 2 inches. You just pick your pleats, okay, and you have your pleated turban. I'm going to attach the link to this very video on the description box, so you also know how to learn, you also learn how to make that one. It is also very beautiful. Okay, so I'm done pinning. So I'm going to sew from this area right now. As I'm showing you, this is, I'm going to sew it, right, take it to the other way. Okay, just follow keenly. Always make sure you arrange to make sure that your fabrics are equal. Okay, so I'll take it as I'm showing you now, take it to the other side, right, and then take it down, okay, create your curve. So like I said, take it down, sew down. At this point you create your curve on your turban, the turban shape. Create a curve and then you sew down to the midpoint where you have that loop. Okay, yeah, that this very point you sew down there. Okay, so I'm done sewing. I didn't get to show that part because I believe it's something we should all know by now. Okay, so I'm just going to run my gathered stitches. So I'm running my gathered stitches at this point where I'm showing you right now. Okay, that's where I'm going to run my gathered stitches, to that point, right? So I'm going to pick my stitches, run, and form my gathered at the back. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. We appreciate you, we love you. You are the reason why we go through all of this to make detailed videos. Kindly subscribe, like, share. Okay, give a thumbs up, drop your comments, and subscribe. It is very, very important to us. If you find so much value on our channel and you're not subscribed, you're not being fair to us. Thank you and see you in our next video. Bye.